These centre vents on the SL vehicles can be a little bit of a pain. These buttons get quite sticky and horrible and need replacing if they don't look perfect. To remove these vents though is a bit of a faff as well. You need to remove the top vent first, and then that will allow you to remove this middle vent. Now I know I've removed all the command unit, but that's not necessarily needs to be done if you just want to remove these vents. So to remove the top one, it's basically held down with a few plastic tabs. Now again, be careful not to damage any of this nice looking vinyl trim. See how easy that goes in? Okay, you can just feel your way around it. There are plastic tabs here and some at the rear, which you do not want to destroy, because if you break them, then it's a pain. So you're going to prise this up and then try and push the thing forward from the rear and see if you can release the back end first. Again, one-handed, not easy. Put that in again. There we go. It just pops out. See the tab there? You've got tabs at the back as well. Gently, don't want to force this. Pull it out from the back, it clicks out from the back, it clicks out from the back, and there's the other tab. And once you've got this out, it's just two connectors either side. So with the top centre dash removed, you can start on this centerpiece here, the main vents and the hazard switch. Now what you have is two Torx screws, one here and one here, and you need to get basically a screwdriver, a Torx screwdriver or a socket bit, and you need to come in at this angle here. It's difficult to show on the camera, but it is here and there at a kind of a 45-degree angle. Loosen them, they don't come out. You have to loosen and loosen and loosen until you feel them very wobbly. Okay, so I've removed the two screws, and here I am saying that they don't come out. Well, I was wrong, they do come out. There you go, that screw was in there. It's quite long, so keep on twisting and pull until it comes out. And that's what holds this in. Now, it's not just gonna fall out easily. Okay, now you need to kind of wiggle. Now I have taken the command unit out, so this thing makes things easy. You can see there is some slight movement under there, but in saying that, it's not going to just pop out. It needs a bit of persuasion. There are some tabs on here, but this is incredibly fragile. Okay, don't force this. Don't get upset and start giving it a real big tug, because it could break. I've seen these bits here break quite easily, so be extremely careful, especially, well, obviously if you're going to replace them. If you're going to pull out your old one, who cares, but do take your time. So although it seems to want to come out easily at the bottom, it's the top end which is a bit of a struggle. So I'm going to get a little plastic tool and just gently feeling my way around it. Oops, it's gone back in again. Great. It does, basically, it's a pop-in device, but again, take your time, and especially one-handed. And you hear these little pops of plastic and you feel like, oh no. Okay, so the screws are removed from the top. Now, it might be tempting just to put in a prying tool and just give it a good yank, but these things are fragile and they will break easily. Okay, so I've just had a bit of a fidget round and it has come out. And if I can get the light to sit where I want it to, I can show you how it's held in. So by removing it, you can see here you do have a couple of catches. Okay, these catches here, I don't know if you can make that out, they are folding in and they catch underneath the trim. So they need prying up. It is easier if you can go up under the command unit. And then you've got a cable at the back, 2 cables. That's where the screws go into from the top. So that's what holds it in from the top, and holds it in from the bottom is this little plastic catch here. So in summary, it's held in with 2 screws at the top, and underneath I've got better light here. You can see there's a catch there, which does go in and out, and another one there. So you really want to put your hand underneath. It's easier if you have the command sensor. Put your hand in and pinch these things here, and then it will come out better. Okay, so let's let them move. And try and have clean hands. If you have dirty hands and get oil over this, then it's a bit of a nightmare to clean.